Okay. Anybody hearing me? Testing this new overlay, this neon overlay, and I didn't have time to actually change your username on my YouTube and Twitch, but I kind of like the neon thing here. All right, it's 7 o'clock, so I'm going to get going here. I just added some new overlays, so hopefully everything works okay. So yeah, it looks like I'm looking okay up here. Anybody can send me a chat message. I'd really like to see it. It's supposed to appear here underneath me, down below here. So, and if, let me know if the video game screen looks too small, because I've never used this where I shrink down the main screen. So I can switch to a different one if it looks like this, if it's hard to see what's going on the actual game. So I want to welcome everybody to part 3 of my backyard poker live stream, where I'm doing the reveal of my backyard poker video game. And hopefully you at least caught some of parts 1 and 2, where I went through some of the basics of the game. We started with a real basic, create a character, play with basic difficulty levels so that the games are really simple to play. I showed in the second one, the second live stream, how to create a Ready Player Me character, which allows you to do a lot of customization. And it is really neat because it is using a completely different avatar system. And as far as I know, they're updating it constantly. So there's always going to be new things that are added, new uniforms, new character types. So it's really fun to see that Ready Player Me is working so well. And then we showed a lot of what we dealt with on the last live stream was wildcard games. And if you're not familiar with wildcard games, definitely check out the previous stream. Also, I have my 10-part poker basics playlist that's in my description here. Part 7, I believe, talks about wildcard games in depth. So if you're really interested, check that out as well. So what is it I'm going to be talking about in this live stream? Well, I'm going to go through a little bit more on the Ready Player Me characters that you create. I'm going to actually go in and edit an existing character that I have for one of my players, and then start the game up again with that edited character. And it's very easy to do. It's about as simple as when you create a character. Then I'm going to actually switch over to some advanced gameplay. I'm going to switch to the advanced difficulty, and we're going to look at a few advanced games. And we'll look at 2 games, but I'll be doing more in future live streams because these advanced games could be could take up a whole live stream just by themselves. I'm going to show a little bit more about my poker point system, my levels system, the cheat system, and then what I want to do is level up. So I got a character that I'm going to have that's right on the verge of leveling up. I want to show what happens when you actually do a level up, and all the things that you can do to improve your cheating ability, and that kind of fun stuff. Then we'll basically end the demonstration, and I'll take any questions at the end of the live stream, and I'll give you a little bit of a preview of next week's live stream. So here in the game here, one of the things that I did want to mention that I'll probably show at the end here is that I am currently working on multiplayer. So I went in and actually started to work on it. I mean, I just did the basics of setting up a database to handle all the players and the screens on here to be able to create an online account and log in. So I got a long way to go, but I am currently working on multiplayer, which I'm looking forward to actually getting working. So I'm going to go into my local single player. Now, if you remember from the last live stream, I created this SD Ryan here. I just went in and did just a quick creation of my character here. Now, at any time, you can take an existing character and you can go in and edit that avatar. And when you click on that, it basically loads up your avatars. And what I can do is I can go to the one that I have created right here, this guy, and I can click on Customize. Sometimes it'll just go straight to this screen that hopefully it's loading up. I hope. Maybe. Yeah. Sometimes it may just go straight to this instead of showing all your avatars. Depends on whether or not you have any avatars stored on your game or not. So I'm going to go back in and collect. No, I'm going to collect so I can actually go in and actually, you know, this is not what I really wanted to do. I'm going to see if I can go back. I guess it won't let me do it. Small little glitch here. But I'm going to go in. You should be able to edit what you already have, but it looks like I have to start from scratch. It's definitely something I got to look at. Anyway, it goes through, loads up the avatar. And I'm just going to do a quick thing here just to customize them. I'll put some goofy looking shades on them. There we go. That's my awesome new avatar. And then as soon as I get that, as soon as you say next that you're done creating it, it should go here eventually, update it. Maybe. It takes a couple of seconds, but then your new avatar will show up. Let me try this again. I'm going to actually go in and edit. Click on that. Yeah, see, this is what it should do. It's a little quirky. I'm still working on the actual tie-in to this website that does all this avatar creation. So this is what it should have done. It should have taken you and loaded up your existing character, and then you can go in and make your customizations if you want. You know, give it a different hairdo. And get something really strange like a bandana. There we go. The poker bandit. Then I click next, and it should load that back in here. It takes a couple of seconds. Maybe in the future I'm going to have this disappear and then reappear with the new one. And here we go. There's our updated avatar. And you can do this as many times as you want to, and you can create new players with avatars. It's pretty flexible about how you can actually create and edit the avatars that you use in this game. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually change the difficulty level. I'm going to actually go to a advanced difficulty level. We're going to look at some advanced games. Now, these are really fun games, but they take a little bit more of explaining and understanding them. So that's what I'm going to do. So then I just go log in, loads up the table, and hopefully you guys are hearing. I don't know if this is actually playing the sound for this thing. We'll see in a minute. So what I'm going to play is a game called Low Hole. This is the one I was going to try to show last week. It's a wild card game, but I forgot that this is actually an advanced game. Let's look at the game description. It says up here in the game description, shows here when you mouse over it. Dealt is a 7-card stud game. So this is dealt like 7-card stud. 2 cards are dealt down in the hole. Then 4 cards are dealt up, and then the last card is down. Now the key thing about this, which makes this unusual, is the lowest card in each person's hole cards is wild. So everybody has a potentially different wild card. It's whatever is in the hole. The last card will require a 50-cent bet, an extra bet, if you want the card up, because having that card down could affect your wild card status. So there is a buy to keep it face up. So I'm going to click on Low Hole, and I'm going to actually favorite this. I want to show you this too. My little favoriting system here. You just click on the star, and then when you go over here to faves, it actually adds it to the list. So I'll click on low hole. Okay, looks like it's doing the sound effects. Yeah. So as you can see, as soon as you start this game, 7-card stud is 2 cards down, 1 card up. Now, low hole means that the lowest card in the hole, these are your hole cards, the ones that are at the edge of the table. Those are the ones that only you can see. The lowest card out of those is wild. So for me, 3s are wild. And if you remember from last week, any wild card will show this kind of purplish fuchsia, light fuchsia color overlay on the card, just signify that it's wild. Now, because of that, it gives my hand actually a pair of kings. And if you remember, when you're looking at these texts that show up for each hand, for your hand, it's showing your entire hand, including the hole cards. For the other players, obviously, you're not going to know what their rank is completely. It's only showing their up card rank. So just keep that in mind. So with a pair of kings, I'm just going to check. Go conservative here.
Check.
Gets passed over. Check. Looks like we got a lot of checking going on.
By me.
Of course, usually somebody breaks the check. Looks like it's going to float. So check means no bet. We just go to the next one here. And I didn't get anything too significant here, but I do have the high card because I have my king showing here. So I'm going to check again. See what everybody else does. We got a potential flush over here. Got a potential flush over here. Maybe a straight flush.
By me.
Got a potential straight over here.
How about a quarter?
The king, Mr. King over here.
Raise 25.
Oh, here we go. Now the water's been, the glass has been broken. So I'll just call. I'm not feeling too confident in my hand.
I'll call.
I forgot to actually load up the a different player when I finish this game.
Yippos, I'm in.
So what's interesting
Raise
is
25.
And I'll wait for
call.
So we got a couple of raises here, and it looks like I can raise if I want to, but I don't want to. But
I match.
I was going to say.
I'll call.
Call.
Anybody out there, give me a shout.
I
can
call.
See how this chat works. Okay. I still don't have a very good hand, so I'm going to check again.
Check.
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 So we're going to do one more card face up, and the last card is a buy. You have to pay 50 cents if you want it up, but if you have it down, it could affect your low hole card, which you may want. But the other times you're like, no, I don't want my hole card affected, so you want to pay 50 cents to have it up. So that's going to happen right after this last card that's dealt up.
I'm in.
Call.
Nope, I'm out.
Oh, okay. Finally, I got some trips. 3s. We got a pair of 4s over here. Not much going on over here. I'm going to stay in. I'm still going to check.
Check.
Open for a quarter.
Anybody just joining? Give me a shout out in chat. I'm looking to see if my chat works. And also, let me know what you think about this new format. Are you guys able to see the game okay? I shrunk it down so that my webcam is over here on the right, and the text should show up down below when we have chat. Oh, there's Bill, my friend from down under. Welcome back, Bill. Glad to have you here. So I'm in the middle of talking about low hole. This is 7-card stud. Lowest card in the hole is wild for everybody. So everybody gets their own personal wild card. So we had some raises. So I'm going to call in the raise. 3 of a kind.
I match.
Not a very strong hand, but I don't see a lot else going on. I mean, pair of 4s could have a 4 of a kind in the hole there, but
I'm in, guys.
I'm not seeing much else, so I'm staying in.
I match.
And this hole card So the decision is, and it's going to happen as soon as the bet, and you'll
I
see it
match.
with the other players. They may go up or down with the card. So look, he's paying 50 cents to have the card up. He paid 50 cents to have the card up. The bot paid 50 cents to have the card up. So now I have the decision. So if you look down here, anytime you're playing some games that have some kind of special actions, you'll see the special actions button tower show up over here. So if I want the card down, I could effectively be changing my low hole card, but I don't really care. I actually might want it down in case I get another 3 or a 5, or well, it would have to be a 3. So let's see what happens with taking it down. Plus, I don't have to pay the 50 cents. Well, I got a full house out of that. So I'm going to open. Full house is not bad. It's a high full house. King's over 2. So I'm going to open modestly for just a quarter.
Open for a quarter.
Oh, it doesn't look like the
call.
chat's showing up here.
Bump it a quarter.
Where is my chat?
Not liking what I
My
got.
Chat box should be showing something.
Raise
here.
25.
I haven't seen anything. We got some raises. I'm going to call in the raise.
match.
Got a couple of folds there.
I raised 25.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering what's going on with my chat
Call,
box
man,
here.
call.
I match the bet.
It should be. Is it because I don't have it? Well, the alert box goes here. Maybe I have to have the chat box way up here. Huh. Well, that really stinks. I was really hoping to have that working. I'll call.
Call.
And oh, what did she have? She had 4. She did have that 4 of a kind. Quad 4s. Okay, I'm gonna exit the game because I forgot to play. I want to play a different player than the one I selected here. So I'm gonna exit to the lobby, and I'm gonna select my Cheatin' Ryan player because this one is the one that I hope I can get to level up. So I'll log in. And I'm going to play that low hole game again. Ah, darn. I forgot to set him to advance. So let's go back to the lobby. Quick fix, no problem. Select my player again, Cheatin' Ryan. Change him from intermediate to advanced. And then let's log in. So remember, the difficulty determines the type of games that you see, that you can choose, and that your AI players are going to select. So I'm going to do this low hole game again. And really hoping that my chat window box would show up. I'm really kind of bummed that it's not. Yeah. Got it above the webcam. Alert box on top. Well, if somebody sends another chat message, maybe we'll see something. I just installed this stuff an hour before we started, so I wanted to see how this format worked. So let's ante up. Now, if you look, I'm only 1 point away from leveling up. If you look at my little dog bone progressor here.
Open for 25.
Yeah, we got the king opening. So if you look at the little dog bone here, I'm at level 6. I'm 1 point away from going to level 7. So all I have to do is win one game, and I'm going to level up. Now, when I click on this, I can see that I'm a pike right now. I have 1,200 or above 1,200, and I have 1,799 points. So as soon as I hit 1,800 or more, I'm going to be a barracuda. I'm going to get 6 cheat upgrades, and I'll be able to use 15 cheat points before they have to reset. So that's just one of the things I want to accomplish. So let's see if I can win this game. So I got 2 in the hole as my wild card. I got a pair of queens. Yeah. Nice if I had a pair in the hole. That really helps a lot. But
I call.
if a 2 shows
I'm in,
up,
guys.
I'm getting more wild card. No. A
Check.
jack and a queen. Although straight Straight may not do it on this guy, on this game.
Check.
As you can see, a quad.
I check.
Quad 4 has actually won the game.
Aye, man, check.
I check.
All right. Anybody else
Pass.
out there?
Open for a quarter.
Anybody on? All right. So Facebook. I'm testing on
Fold.
Facebook again. Let's see if that does anything. Okay. It shows up. No, but it's not showing up here. This really sucks. I really wanted this to work. Anyway, what do we got? 3 of a kind with 4s. Okay, getting looking
Call.
better.
I'll call.
Sucks that my 4 isn't my low hole card.
Nah,
'cause then
too
it'd be
hot
doing
for
really
me,
good.
G. Oh,
I'll open for 25.
Yeah, this
I
multi-stream
raised it
chat
25.
is something I've been working on.
Raise it 25.
It's
Call.
it's a challenge.
I raise 25. I call.
Okay, so
I'm in, guys.
not seeing too much strong hand here. We got some spades over here. I'll call. 3 of
I
a kind
match.
isn't going to cut it, but 4 of a kind may do something. So do I want the card up or down? It doesn't matter. I should just take it down. All right, another full
Open
house.
for a quarter.
I'm going to stay in. If I win, I'll level
I
up.
call.
So let's see what happens.
Raise it 25.
Call?
Call.
Everybody hearing me okay?
I'm in. Yippos, I'm in.
Well,
So it
I'll
looks
be
like-
da-
Oh, so I won the game and I'm leveling up. Really? This is awesome. So this is what I wanted to show. So I haven't shown this before. So as soon as you reach the threshold from one level to the next, so I've just went from level 7 to level 8. This big level up panel shows up here. So let's take a look at what this does. Now this gives you an actual list of all the types of cheats that you can possibly use in the game. And each one of them has this description here. Point doubler is if this cheat is successful, and all of these have a success percentage, by the way. They don't automatically work. You have to try to see if it'll work. There's a 30% chance right now that anytime I do this cheat, it will work. And these other ones have 60. I made these 60%. They're not usually this high, but I wanted to make sure that they worked for this demonstration. So on each one of these, I wish I didn't have all of them enabled. If you don't have it enabled, there'll be an enable button. So you can either turn on a cheat or you can go to one of these cheats and you can increase the percentage on them. So let's say I want to be able to increase the cheat for trading up. I click on the up arrow and it increases it by 10% each time. So I have 5 more upgrades that I can do. So I maxed out. There is a max. So 70% is the most you can do because the little up arrow goes away. So you can't do 100%. There's always going to be a chance that you'll fail on a cheat. So intimidate. If I want to force a player to fold, that's a good one to have. I'm going to increase that one. Oh, looks like I can increase it even more. So I got that one up to 80%. Slip a Mickey. I want to get somebody's blood alcohol content jacked up and get them drunk. I'll bring that up. So I'm down to 2 upgrade points. And what I'm going to do is, let's say I finish this by clicking on done and I still have my 2 upgrade points. Watch what happens. So I'm going to finish. I'm going to say done, but I still have those 2 upgrades. So they want to play blind baseball. I'm not going to play that game yet. That's an advanced game. That's a whole nother video. So I'm going to exit back to the lobby, go back in and select a different game. I'll get Cheat and Ryan back on board. I'll log in. And I'm going to select 7-card draft. Now, look what happened. If you have upgrade points that you haven't used, every time you go to play a game, it's going to prompt you to use these points. So even if you forget to apply them, it will bug you, it'll nag you to say, hey, you got 2 upgrade points available. So I'll go and slip a Mickey, do the quarter gank, and now I've used all of my upgrade points. This won't appear again until I level up again. So now I'm a Barracuda. Shows the little icon down here. It shows that I have 1,809 points and I need 2,500 to get to level 8. So these are pretty high levels that would take a little while to get to. Now, 7-card draft. This is the other game that I wanted to talk about. This is a fun game. I've actually played this with my poker buddies, and they really like it. So this is another 7-card draft game. And if you go over here to the upper right, this is my little game description. It describes the game. So it's 7-card stud. 2 cards are dealt down and 1 up. You bet. And then community cards are dealt face up, equal to the number of non-folded players. The player with the lowest poker hand gets to select a card. They do a draft of the community cards. And then the next lowest and then the next lowest, they each get to pick a card that they want to be in their hand. So it's an interesting game. Let me show you how that works. So I'm going to ante up. So it starts out just like 7-card stud. 2 cards down, 1 card up.
Check.
High card was the king, so she starts the
Open for
bet with a
25.
check. Dieon decides to
I'm
open.
in.
Evie
in,
decides
guys.
to call the bet.
I match the bet.
And I'll call the bet. Now
Call.
here's where things get interesting. The cards are going to get
I'll
dealt
call.
out into the center as soon as this betting is done. So I'll pause the game. Now watch. See, these cards are dealt out into the center for the number of players. There's 6 people playing, so there's 6 cards dealt out into the center. The person with the lowest hand showing, which should be the bot, is going to be able to select any card they want as their next up card. And then the next lowest gets to pick their card, and so on and so on, so on. So it should start with the bot. Actually, me, sorry. I got the lowest hand showing. I got a 3. So I get to select any card that I want to have. Oh, boy. I don't have a lot to pick from here. My God. Oh, boy. I guess to go for a straight. The jack for a high straight. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll do the jack. And then everybody else picks, and then pair of sevens.
Me.
High hand still
Check.
bets, but we're going to keep doing this. Every time that we have an up card, we're going to do a draft. So I'm going to check.
Check.
I check.
And I apologize
Aye,
for
man,
anybody
check.
on Facebook. I'm not getting your
I check.
messages here for whatever reason. I can see them on the Facebook Live, but I'm not seeing them here on the chat. And I'm not getting my chat to show up here on the actual live stream. I got to work on that. Okay, so it looks like it's my turn to pick. So I'm going to get my pair of jacks going here. And since I have the high hand showing, I'm going to... I'll check.
Check.
Open for a quarter.
Call, man, call.
Nope, I'm out.
Call.
Call.
All right, I'm going to call.
I match.
And then we'll see... Oh, another jack. They're leaving me the jack. See, you know, my my AI computer players are not very smart. They just gave me a 3 of a kind. So I'm going to open on that one for 2 quarters. I'm
Open
feeling
for
pretty
2
confident
Washingtons.
that other
I'm
3
in.
of a kinds aren't going to cut it.
Call,
Somebody could have
man,
a full
call.
house. But
I'm
I'm
in,
feeling
guys.
pretty confident that I'm going to win this one.
I match the bet.
All right. So last card's dealt down, just like normal 7-card stud. I'm going to open again. I'm going to open for 50.
Open for 2
See what
Washingtons.
happens here?
I'm in.
All right, she's not intimidated.
Call, man,
Could have a
call.
straight over there.
Raise it 25.
Could have a flush there.
Fold.
Or a boat. Full house.
I match.
I'm
All
done.
right.
Call, man, call.
Got some people dropping here. And what did he have?
Nice
A
try,
flush.
Hunty.
Yeah, I thought so. He had a flush and hearts, king high. Really good hand for him. Okay, let's go back out and try one more game to play. And I'm gonna do some cheating. I was showing it last time, so let's see. What's a good game I can do for cheating? Let's play low hole. Not low hole, low Chicago. So low Chicago is a split pot game. A 7-card stud. Lowest spade in the hole takes half the pot at the end on the showdown. So let's see what we got. So cheating can only be done when you're doing betting. You can't do it while it's in the middle of a bet, or I mean a deal or something else. So now the cheat button shows up. I don't have any spades down here, so I'm going to try a trade up. I'm going to see if I can get rid of my 10 of hearts and get myself a spade. So I'm going to select my 10. Oh, didn't work. Let's try that again. Trade up. Oh, wow. One more time. Finally. Oh, and what do I get? Another heart. So much for
Check.
that. So I burned a lot of cheat points there.
Check.
Just trying to trade up one card. And that's the one thing about
Open
cheating. I
for
don't
25.
want this to be
I'm in, guys.
very prominent in the game. It's a little bit of extra
Oh.
fun flavor. But one thing I want to show here, just doing that cheat used up 9 points. I already used up 9 of my cheat points. I only have 15. So I only have 6 left. So you got to be careful. And if you look up here on the upper left here, this is when your cheats reset. You have to play a certain amount of hands before your cheats reset. I just started this game again, so I'd have to play 20 more hands before my cheat points reset. Otherwise, you're stuck. Now, this is really intended for multiplayer. All of this stuff that I'm doing right now is in anticipation of having multiplayer. And in multiplayer, you're going to be playing a certain amount of rounds, and then you're done. It's like almost like a Texas Hold'em tournament, except for you still play this BakYard style. And after you play a certain amount of hands, whoever has the most money at the end is first place winner, then second place winner, runner up, and all that. So the cheating in there is going to be per session, but again, it's going to be very limited, and I'm thinking of actually having some kind of consequence that if your cheat doesn't work, something happens that's going to be not to your liking. So I'm going to call pair of
I
sevens on low Chicago. Well, we got a 2 showing up
I'll
here.
call.
Call, man, call.
Let me try another cheat here. Let me see if I can slip a Mickey. Who's got high blood alcohol content? Well, we just started, so everybody's at 0. Let's slip a Mickey over to Evie there. Oh, look at that. I shot her blood alcohol content up to 0.2 and anything, or 0.2575. Anything above 0.2, she gets drunk. And as you can see, she's swaying around there drunk, which means she may be
Check.
making some unwise decision
I
on her
check.
betting.
Check.
Let's see if she goes and opens and
I check.
yeah.
By me.
Check.
And after that cheat, I'm getting low. I only have 3 cheat points. I can't do intimidate anymore because it requires 5 points, and I only have 3 left. So let me try to trade up again. See if I can get a no. All right, so I'm out. I really can't do any other cheats. The cheat button is disabled because I'm out of cheat points for a while. So I'm stuck with what I got. But 2 pair ain't bad. What do we got around the board here? We got a pair of 2s over here. Not much going on over here. Not much here. I'm going to open for a quarter.
Open for 2 Washingtons.
I'll call.
Call.
I'll raise it $1.
Ooh.
Raise it 25.
So drunk Evie may be
Call.
succumbing to her alcoholic stupor there. So I'm going to call. I'm not intimidated by that raise.
I'll call.
Call, people
man,
staying
call.
in.
I'll raise it $1.
Oh, she's just raising
in,
like
guys.
there's no tomorrow. I
Call.
don't know. We'll see.
I match.
Oh boy. So
I'm done.
let
Call,
me check
man,
some
call.
of my other channels here, or check my live stream. Maybe there's messages showing up that I'm not seeing, so I'm gonna go switch over to my live stream and see if anything is showing up over there. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Is this thing? Oh, I think I'm recording over my previous week. Is this thing? Oh boy. I think I'm recording over my previous week. Is this thing? Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I made a major screw up here. I'm recording over the previous week's live stream, and that's bad. Wow. You know, I'm gonna have to do that at some point again. Oh wow, I really didn't want that to happen. That explains a lot. That's why things are not showing up very well. So Bill, I am seeing your messages directly on the chat. So wow. Okay. Well, there's not much I can do about it now, so I'm going to finish out here. I'm almost done anyways. I gotta really pay attention to that.
Check.
I didn't realize I was doing that.
Aye, man, check.
I check.
Facebook.
How about a quarter?
Hold.
So Jacob says your other stream is still archived. It may be in Facebook, but it looks like on YouTube it's overwriting my part 2 because my part 3 is still showing pending. It should be showing live. So that's not good. What do we got here? I'm gonna call.
Call.
Somebody opened. Let's see if old drunk
Call.
Evie decides to raise for $1. Of course.
I'll raise it $1.
Raise it
So,
25.
Yeah. Oh boy, what a mess. So I'm gonna fix all this for the next stream and make sure I can see everybody. At least you may have it solved. So now Bill's message is showing up here. Yeah, I figured it out, but boy, that live stream. You know, I wonder if I can grab the one from Facebook and put it over as a video. I'll have to see, because that one was an important one. Talked about wild cards. All right.
I fold.
That's a real shame that I'm not getting all my messages
I
showing
raise
up
it to
on the
25.
Streamlabs software. I got to keep
I'm in, guys.
moving over to the other platforms to see. I don't even know if Twitch. I should check Twitch. Let's call.
Call.
Let's see what my last card is. Maybe I get a spade. No. Yeah, a little glitch here. When I was doing my cheat for trade up, it looks like my card got hidden here. I'm gonna check.
Check.
I have a feeling that she's
Open for
gonna
25.
raise for $1 anyway. So
Raise it 25.
he's got some clubs there. I got a 2 pair. I don't have a spade. I'm folding. I may have
I
one,
fold.
but I'm not feeling good about it.
I'll
Let me
raise
see
it
if
$1.
Twitch is working.
Raise it 25.
I call.
I won.
Okay. It's showing live there. Oh, I'm seeing a bunch of messages from Notorious Original on here. So he was just putting these, Notorious Original. I'm not seeing those messages on my Streamlabs. I got to keep, boy, this is a mess because I can't keep, flipping back to all these pages. My software or the Streamlabs software is supposed to show every chat from each of these platforms on here so that I can see everybody's chat no matter where they're from. Only 2 of them from Bill showed up. Only 1 from Facebook showed up. So I apologize. I'll just flip back and forth between here, and if you guys still want to okay, so it says there's, we'll fix this. Well, we'll just fix it next time. I'm almost done anyways. So we have a straight 7 high. I'm glad I folded. And we have, so not only did he have the low spade, but he also had the highest hand. So he gets the entire pot. And old drunk Evie here should have folded, but she's too drunk to know better. So we're going to play a game of Texas Hold'em. So Texas Hold'em is a game you can play in here. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Open for 25.
Pair of bullets. Pair of bullets to start. So
Bump it a quarter.
Texas Hold'em is a game you can play in here, but you got to play it the
Raise
BakYard
25.
style. So let's raise. Free flop on
50
a pair
the
of
better.
bullets. You definitely raise. I know that much about Texas
I'm
Hold'em.
in.
Call, man. Call.
Nope, I'm out.
Okay.
I'm
No
in,
other
guys.
chats I can see here.
I match the bet.
So keep me on my toes. Oh boy,
Open for a quarter.
that doesn't help.
Bump it a quarter.
But a pair, let me see.
Raise
Texas Hold'em, you're
25.
looking for potentials of straights, flushes, possible straight. But I'll just stay in and call. See another ace pop up.
I raised
You're gonna
25.
raise like there's no tomorrow, but
Call.
even an ace could help on a small straight.
I'm in,
Even
guys.
an ace through 5 straight possibility
I
there.
match the
so.
bet.
Got somebody raised there. A couple of raises.
Call.
So somebody has a 3 and an ace. Or a 6.
Open
and a
for
3.
25.
Oh, we got straight potential going
Raise it
here,
25.
so.
Raise
Got a
25.
lot of raising, so somebody may have something decent. And I'm going to stay in. Probably
I
shouldn't.
match.
I'm in.
Raise it 25.
Call.
Who else we got in here? Looks like I'm showing 6
Call.
viewers. Give me a shout. I can actually read these chats. I just got to flip back and forth from them real quickly. Bill, were you ever able to get your game installed? I submitted a zip version on that reply. Were you ever actually able to install and download the game correctly? I'm really curious about that.
I match.
I'm in.
Oh boy.
Open for 25.
She gonna? Oh, she folded.
Raise it 25.
You're raising, huh?
I match the bet.
I'm sensing a straight here, possibly, but I'm gonna stay in.
I match.
I raised 25.
Oh, really?
Raise it 25.
Hmm.
I'm in, guys.
Probably should fold, but
I match the bet.
my AI isn't exactly the smartest, so let's stay.
Call.
They could have a pair of 9s for all I know.
I'm in.
So I think we're at the raise limit. Yeah, I knew it.
I won.
So one thing that happens here, I got 10 more poker points. So I have 1819 instead of 1809. I earned 10 poker points. And if I had any blood alcohol content, it would go down. So We're going to make this the last game. I think I showed everything that I want. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm going to show one other thing after this last game. So this is Chase the Bullet and Bullet. So this is another wild card game, and I showed Chase the Queen last week, where the card after the Queen becomes wild. This is similar to that, but it's the card after the Ace is wild, and Aces are wild. Okay, so Bill says, I tried it on my son's old Chromebook, and it's set for school use, and it's a nightmare. Okay, yeah. This should work on kind of medium to heavy-duty games, but oh, that's fine. Now it's finally showing up on my chat here under my software. Yeah, you may need to have a little bit more oomph in your PC or laptop, but I tried it out at my mom's. She has a pretty low-end laptop, and it worked pretty good for her. Anybody else got anything? Nope. Okay, so let's ante up and let's play this game of Chase the Bullet. Any questions, comments? Go ahead. We'll be monitoring the chat.
Putting in 25.
So you've probably heard the bullet sound.
I
That
matched
means
the
that an ace was turned up and the card after the ace, which, as you can see here, the wild, it says aces and card after the ace. Well, the card that was dealt after the ace is a 5. So both the ace and the 5 are wild. So it actually shows up here, aces and the card after the ace, which is 5s right now. It actually says 5s. Now this can change if another ace gets dealt. So we'll see. So right now, aces and 5s are wild.
Call.
I'll call.
Checking
Call.
chat here. Doing good. We just got to fix the multi-chat thing.
Count me
yeah, yeah. Notorious Original. He streams
Open
on
for
Twitch.
25.
He does Overwatch 2. Really fun to watch. So he's going to help me out in the interim before I do my next live stream, which will be next Sunday. All right, so let's call pair of 7s.
Call.
Let's see if we get another ace turned up.
I'm in.
Call.
I'm in, guys.
And the problem with doing this multi-streaming, it's hard to
By
test. Ooh, we got 3 of a kind
Check.
2s. Because, well, you know, this could change. The thing about this game, and the thing about wild card games, I don't know if I really explained this in the live stream last week, is it's tough to drop because a wild card can change your hand drastically. If I get an ace, or if an ace turns up and the 7s become wild, look at, you know, I'm going from a pair of 7s to a straight or even higher. So that's the one thing about wild cards. It keeps you in. But I will check. Pair of 7s
Check.
isn't exactly a strong hand
Check.
against that 3 of a kind 2s over there.
Check.
But I'm not going out yet. Ah, see what happened? So
Open
now
for a
3s are
quarter.
wild because an ace turned up again.
Call, man. Call.
But we got 3 of a kind jacks over there. That's very
Call.
intimidating. Aces are still wild, but you can
Raise
see up here on
25.
the wild, it changed to 3s. So this is it. This is what's going to be wild permanently. Aces and 3s, because there's no more up cards. I got a straight. If I get dealt a 3 down, oh, we got 3s here, 3 here. There's only one more wild card on 3s anyway. If I got an ace, I get something. I'm going to stay in. I want to see what my
I
last
match.
card's going to be.
I raise 25.
Nah, I'm a fold on this one.
I fold.
Raise 25.
All right, raising, huh? I should fold, but I'm going to call.
I match.
This 3 of a kind here is probably,
I'll
could be
call.
5 of a kind for all I know. Oh boy,
I check.
a straight against that.
Open for
There's got to be at
25.
least 4 of a kind. I'm going to be smart and fold.
Cards ain't
She's
worth
got to
a
have
hill
4
of
of a kind
beans.
at least.
Bump it
And
25.
she's raising. They do have some rudimentary
Raise
intelligence. If she's
25.
got a good hand and she's raising, that
I raise
usually means she's
25.
got something good. There isn't too much bluffing
I
going
match
on.
the bet.
I really got to go in and retool the. She got a straight flush.
Yay!
So just to show you this, for those who are kind of wondering, we have 9, 10 as the highest of the straight flush. Now those threes are an 8 of diamond, a 7 of diamond, and a 6 of diamonds. Now the one thing about wild cards I may not have mentioned, when you got a straight flush, some people in their house rules would say, oh, well, this goes 9, 10, jack, queen, king. No. In my version, and the way that this game is, your highest natural card is what your straight flush is going to end at, your high one. So that's why the straight flush is only going to a 10 high, because it goes, any wild cards go below your natural cards. That's just the way that I have it set up. And you'll see people who play with different house rules. That's my house rule for my game, and seems to be pretty fair. Oh, Super Scoop. So Scoop is a game that I'm going to show in a different video. It's a very unique game. It's a combination of blackjack and poker. It is really fun. I've played it with people before. And once you get the hang of it, it's a little bit of a learning curve. But once you get the hang of it, it is a really fun game. And I do plan on doing that on a live stream. So I'm just about ready to wrap up here. But I do want to show something. I'm going to actually load up my game editor. This is where I'm actually creating my game. So I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to bring this over here. This is actually my game creation software. I think you guys can see this okay. Yeah. So I'm going to load up, and I'm just going to kind of give you a little preview of what I'm working on right now. So this should look sort of similar to what I just showed on my released game, but this is kind of what I'm working on. So a multiplayer, which is right here. If you play the game now, this won't even be, you can't even click on it. But I do have it clickable right now. And what's going to happen when I get multiplayer working is you're going to click on this. And if you already have an account, a multiplayer account, you would just type in your email address and a password, whatever it happens to be. And I'll even have it where it'll remember that and automatically put that in for you when you start the software every time. And if you created an account and clicked on login, then it would say, okay, that's you, and it would take you and your avatar into a lobby. And the lobby is where everybody's going to be able to create a table. People will be able to sit at your table, and then everybody will be able to play multiplayer. So that's the direction I'm going. And I do have the new player. So when you click on create a new player, you just go in here, you type in a username, you type in your email address, you retype your email address to make sure that you don't fat figure or anything, and then you create and retype a password. And then when you click on create user, it will prompt you to select an avatar. In fact, I think I'm going to have the avatar selection first. Then you go in here. So your avatar will show up over here. Then you type in your name information. Then you click on create user. That will take you into the lobby. The lobby is where everybody goes to create tables. You can create a table, start a table, join a table, and then you're going to have multiplayer. So this is what's in the works right now. Every time I do a live stream, I think I'll be updating you guys on how this is going. It's going to take a while. When you're going from a single player game to multiplayer, the complexity is almost exponentially higher. But I'll be working on it as fast as I can, and I'm looking forward to play testing with more than just me. I want to start streaming with other people playing the game with me, because that would be cool. So that's what I got going on there. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to monitor all of the chat windows here and see what we got. A couple of things here from Notorious Original. I got to fit the most. Makes sense. A database for the login. Yep. So it's going to use a MySQL database to handle all the logins. I got some web space and some database, tons of database space to store it all that. So it'll authenticate to a MySQL database. And then once you do that, you'll be able to create a table, and you'll be able to set up rules for your table. If I want to beta test, of course I want to beta test. So we already have a volunteer here. Norterius Original is saying, if you want a beta tester, of course, you're top of the line there. Bill, if you can get the thing working, I'd love to get you to beta test. I'm really looking forward to getting that. I don't even want to give a timetable yet. I'm saying 3 months, but anytime you say something, it's always like twice as long. But 3 months, we'll shoot for that. All right. Any questions, comments? I'm looking at all my different streams there. I'm gonna really work on the streams for next time. Looks like not seeing any chat showing up. So the next time I stream, next Sunday, I'm going to show a couple more advanced games. I haven't sure which ones I want to show yet. And I may actually do that Scoop game, because this game is actually called Backyard Poker with Scoop. But Scoop is such a different game from your regular poker game. I kind of have it as a separate little thing. I'll probably wait on that one. I'll probably show just 2 more advanced games, and then my progress on multiplayer. I'm hoping that the next time I live stream next Sunday, I'll have it so that the user will get logged into the MySQL database, and you can at least log into the lobby. That's my goal, to have it so that the lobby shows up. Probably won't be able to do anything yet in the lobby, but we'll see. So I want to thank all of you guys for showing up. I really appreciate you taking the time. By the way, if you can, please like this video. If you have the capability, like and subscribe if you're interested in this game and want to see more live streams, and click that bell icon if you want to be notified. I'm really looking for people to beta test this game. It's really an alpha test, because the beta test will come when I get multiplayer working. In the description, I have my Discord link. You can go to my Discord, and I highly encourage it, because that's where I have all my channels where you can put suggestions in. If a bug comes up, you can send me a screenshot or describe what your issue is. All of my latest stuff that I'm working on, I post little things there. So the Discord channel is definitely something I'm hoping to get some more participation on. It's where I hope the community will grow, especially when I get multiplayer working. So thanks everybody for showing up, and appreciate it. We'll see you again next Sunday. Have a good one.